signed a 12-month lease on a feeling. Furnished. They said, furnished just means someone else's life is already here, waiting for you to haunt it.
There's a beige sectional in the center of the living room, with perfect plump cushions that refuse to make a groove. It came with the apartment, a neutral threadbare throne, for a love that I don't own, in a life that's on loan. I try to leave an imprint, to claim it as my space, but the memory foam remembers a different person's face, and bounces back by morning, erasing where I lay, as if to politely say, you're just passing through, okay. In the corner there's a bookshelf holding novels I won't read, by authors that a stranger thought that they might someday need. The coffee table's glass is smudged with fingerprints not mine, from dinners and from drinks in some forgotten former time. I wipe them clean, but by next week the ghosts come back to touch. This whole place is an echo, and it's echoing too much of a story with no ending that I somehow stepped inside. I'm living with the ghost of a couch that wasn't mine, in a life that feels like a dotted line. I'm a temporary resident in someone else's past, trying to make a home where nothing's built to last. The walls have seen more living than I know how to do. They're waiting for the main event to come back and resume, and I'm just in a mission in this borrowed quiet strife, haunting a half-life in the ghost of a couch that wasn't mine. The shower curtains patterned with a faded floral print that witnessed someone's morning rush and didn't even blink. The stove has ancient grease spots in a constellation shape, from meals that filled this kitchen with a joy I can't escape, because I feel it in the emptiness, the after-party glow of a happiness that packed up but forgot to take its shadow, and left it here for me to trip on in the dark. I'm living with the ghost of a couch that wasn't mine, in a life that feels like a dotted line. I'm a temporary resident in someone else's past, trying to make a home where nothing's built to last. The walls have seen more living than I know how to do. They're waiting for the main event to come back and resume, and I'm just in a
gotta plant a little one to put my roots down in the dirt. But it sits on the windowsill in a pot that used to hurt. Somebody else, probably who overwatered or forgot. Now we're both just trying to live in a space that time has shot through with other people's sunlight. We're just renting the view, trying to grow in soil that another love grew through. The music becomes one else's. It fortitude of wordful, slightly detuned piano plays a simple repeating melody, the sound of a settling floorboard, a distant door closing in another apartment, and the hum of the refrigerator become part of a sudden stain. It feels both empty and crowded with invisible history. Sigh as the cushions accept the weight, a moment of stillness. My lease says I can paint the walls any color I want, but what if the next person hates it?